I've been in this community for a while and in my profession for even longer. I went to school for my profession, and one thing that I realized when I looked around recently is that accessibility among businesses, organizations, nonprofits is pretty important. I walked around, noticed a lot of places were closed, and then I ran across one place that was open where I got this great smoothie, and I was able to head into my office and provide great quality care. I've been in this office for about 6 months now, and it's kind of my own little space. I provide online counseling here. It's confidential and it's pretty comfortable. It's right off of Main Street. And I'm able to kind of build my brand and business around the space. It's been very encouraging to be able to come in when I need to and meet people and even construct my own projects, which I'd like to talk to you about in this video. Hey there. So if you have a passion for counseling or therapy, or even if you've just kind of followed my journey in this industry, whether on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and more recently on YouTube, then I've got something that I'm working on that you might be interested in. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it because I'm actively working on it, and I don't usually like to share in-depth information about things I'm working on until I feel like they're a little bit more stable. But I'm excited to share this thing with you, and I know the past couple of years have been very difficult on people, very traumatic for people. We've experienced a lot of collective grief and trauma, and so I think I have something, I know that I have something that will potentially be helpful to clinicians, to therapists, that will help us spend less time thinking about how we ought to respond, and it'll provide more opportunity to really meet people where they're at. Having a collection of quickly accessible steps to take when we come across trauma. I've recently gone through a EMDR training. I guess I'll give kind of a quick rundown on the things that I've been working on. So I'm going to show that to you right now. Okay, so something that I recently put together was just a updated brochure pamphlet of Pioneer Counseling. Information on the inside, a scanner code on the back. People can scan it and schedule a session. Why should people care though? Well, especially with trauma, at least 1 in 7 children have experienced child abuse and neglect. 1,000 youth are treated in emergency departments for physical assault-related injuries, which also impacts trauma. You can find this on the SAMHSA website. About 6 out of 10 men, 60%, 5 out of 10 women, 50% experience at least one trauma in their life. So these things are pertinent. One thing I've been working on is a parent workbook, and I'm not quite finished with it. I'm wrapping it up, just to kind of understand a child's mental health. Also a adult coloring book, and of course children can use it too. This book, I recently connected with the Art Foundry in St. Charles, and they are going to be housing it and selling copies there. That's also off Main Street. So if you get a chance, go check out their exhibits, and you'll also be able to pick up one of the Pioneer Counseling coloring books. Lastly, if you're interested, I've been putting out more content on YouTube. One of them is 15 Components of Bad Communication. You can check that out now on my YouTube page. Also, 7 Components of Active Listening. These are not long videos. They're about 4 minutes each, and it helps when you have a sunset like this to drive home afterwards too, or with. There's a great sense of urgency when it comes to this industry, because you never know what kind of difficulties are out there, what kind of people you'll meet, and it's helpful to know that people aren't alone. They always have someone to talk to. So check in anytime, and I'll see you later.